A newspaper columnist once wrote that this is where great teams go to die. Autzen Stadium, home of the Oregon Ducks, and it's one of the rowdiest settings in all of college football. The pregame festivities are over, and we're just about set to get this game underway.
Trying to get all situated here.
He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. He's to the 10. He's to the 20. And he's taken down at the 32. The quarterback leads the team out on the field for the first drive. Here's a run. Gets to about the 34-yard line.
That makes it second and 8.
Let's see what the comments.
It's second down and 8. Ball on the 34-yard line. Empty backfield. Quarterback in the gun. 5 wide receivers.
Oh, come on,
That
man.
was almost picked.
Number 17, the intended receiver on the play. That'll bring up third and 8.
It's a big down right here. Important. Get off the field. First drive.
Third and 8. Ball on the 34. They come out in a 5-wide set. Strike to
There we
his
go.
receiver,
Let's
no
go.
good.
Was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it fourth and 8.
Oh, I don't have special teams. Shit.
He hits a low one there, and he muffed it. They'll bring him down to the 46-yard line.
Damn, I got an old ass iPad. I can't.
So let's
Guess
see
I
what the
gotta watch it
offense
this
can do
way.
as they come out onto the field. 5 wide.
Oh boy, come on, play down on me.
He's going to air it long. Incomplete.
Brad, this is an example of the timing between a quarterback and wide receiver just has to be buttoned up. He just simply overthrew a wide receiver downfield.
From their own 46-yard line. Second down. Caught, and he's hit immediately. That play was going nowhere.
Yeah, gave a lot of credit to the defense here, recognizing pass and swarming to the receiver.
down, and they need to get it inside the 44. Really one of the very tough places to play in college football, and it's no different today. Quick throw, picked off.
He seemed a little hesitant on that throw, and that left the defender time to break on the ball and pick it off.
Man, leading enough. All right.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 38. Gets it out to his receiver in a hurry. And he's level at the 46.
What impresses me so much is the guy's vision. He read the coverage perfectly to find his man for good yardage.
Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the 1st down. Catches it and hit immediately for a loss. That's a loss of 4 yards.
Well, that's just a sound play by the defense. They dropped him well short of the line of scrimmage.
Come back and throw a hitch.
Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on their own 42. Fires in a hurry. Interception. And he's tackled right around the 44-yard line. And the quarterback just can't believe it. He really wishes he could have that one back.
Every quarterback has passes that he wishes he could have back. However, hey, a pick is a pick, and no one is going to care how bad he wants that one back.
All right, we got to invest in the run a little bit.
From the 44-yard line, it's 1st down. And he's taken down right around the 42-yard line. This one's going deep to the end zone. Touchdown. Huge play.
On U of K.
And he adds the extra point. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Nice kick, plenty of distance.
Jeez. Let's go, D. Let's go, defense.
I'm sure the quarterback would love to make amends for that last pick.
He can't dwell on the interception. There's still a whole lot of football to be played today.
They'll line up with 5 wide receivers. He unloads it. Knocked down, incomplete.
Great reaction to get his hands in the way of that pass. That's not an easy play to make.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Damn. Oh, he got it. I got it, man.
2nd down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 25. A quarterback in the gun with 5 receivers.
Oh, we got
Throws it in a hurry.
Pick that up.
The 50. They'll bring him down right around the
Let's knock it
46-yard
down.
line.
So I don't want you get user picks.
That makes it 1st and 10.
First and 10. Ball on the 46. They come out in an empty backfield. Tackle right around the 48-yard line.
That results in 2 yards. That brings up second and 13.
So it's second and 13. Ball on the 48. They'll spread the field with 5 wide. And he's got his receiver. It's the sophomore. And down he goes at about the 29-yard line. From the 29-yard line. First down.
Let's go.
Quick throw, incomplete. One of his receivers.
Anderson, the intended receiver on the play. That makes it second and 10.
I see.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 29.
Check nine. Q.
The edge.
He's wrapped up for the sack.
That's a loss of 8 yards. That'll bring up third and long.
Third down, and they need to get it to the 19. They come out in a 5-wide set. And he got it! And a huge touchdown play. The wide receiver flew down the field on that touchdown connection.
Well, he has the speed to stretch the defense, and his hands are getting better every single game.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the PAT to tie this thing up.
At least I let my guy have a touchdown.
He makes the PAT.
Dang. Could be up 7-3.
Has the ball set, and he looks ready to kick this one deep.
7-3 could have been picked. I should have let the repeat.
And he got all of this one. Great kick. He's to the 10. He makes it out to maybe the 16-yard line. They moved the ball very effectively on their last drive, which ended with a touchdown. The defense has been talking it over on the sideline, trying to make some corrections. Let's see if they can stop them this time.
So much of the passing game is about the timing between the quarterback and his wide receivers. And right now with this offense, they are in sync, and really the timing and execution is flawless.
From the 45-yard line. First down. And he's tackled after positive yardage.
Good for a gain of 6 yards. That'll make it second and 4.
They're about 4 yards away here on second down. Brought down at the 36.
That'll make it 3rd and 1.
Hey, kill!
The crowd at this stadium always a factor in a football game. He's tackled at the 22.
That makes it 1st and 10.
First and 10. Ball on the 22.
Hey, kill! Mike 56!
Here's the give. Runs outside for a nice gain.
You like that? You like that? 2nd and 6.
Thank you, sir.
From the 18-yard line, it's 2nd down. Incomplete, and that wasn't the greatest pass in the world.
Well, I don't know how anybody can throw a great pass while getting drilled like that.
And so it's another 3rd down upcoming here. The intimidation factor is definitely here when you're playing in this stadium. And they make the stop at the 5.
This is a quarterback
Nice
who
little
trusts
rub,
his
bro.
receivers, and he knows they can make plays. It's like those two were playing catch out there.
If you want to call it that.
Here's the 8th play
I
of the
really
series.
get the rub in this game.
Kill!
As you would probably get it in real.
And he tackles him hard at the 2. So at the end of 1 quarter, we're even at 7 in this one.
I need to put tight iPhone in my playbook. Give me a little bit more
We're all
balance
tied up
here.
as we head into quarter number 2.
Wish you can tell.
Runs left and can't get back to the line of scrimmage. So here we go. It's 3rd and goal, and they're trying to break the tie. You expect this every time you're here, and you're never disappointed. This crowd is amazing. They go right, and he's tackled behind the line.
Damn, he didn't get knocked off. It's a bummer.
It's up, and it splits the uprights.
Not a bad drive, but
Campbell has the ball all teed
need
up, and he's
tutties
ready
instead
to
of
kick
field
this one
goals
off.
in these games.
He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback.
He's flirting with some disaster on offense there, so.
With 1 quarter down, I really haven't seen too much separation between these two squads. Might be neck and neck the whole way. Incomplete. Brought down. Nothing doing.
No gain.
Not over here.
That makes it second and 10.
Not over here.
It's kind of a different screen than I've seen. Typically.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Come. Check 99. Check 99. You like
Zipped it out, and that was almost picked off.
Let the computer handle. I don't get rewarded. Yo, yak.
It's third down and 10. Ball on the 25.
Nah.
And a quick throw. Tackle made around the 46-yard line.
I'm sitting on routes. Sitting on them. Can't get him.
From the 46-yard line, it's first down. And he is drilled at the 37.
That brings us second and 1.
Short yardage situation here. It's second down and 1.
Check 31. Check 31.
Nice run, and he's brought down.
Give me the ball.
From the 32-yard line, first down. Runs it left for a decent gain.
That'll make it second and 4.
So it's second down now. They need about 4 yards to pick up the first.
Should have stayed on the corner even if it was badly thrown ball.
That'll bring up third and 4.
Seven shares.
And this is the 8th play of the drive. Quarterback all by himself in the backfield with 5 wideouts.
Ow.
He's taken down at the 13-yard line.
Not a
Come
real
on,
fancy
triangle.
play here, just a smartly run route. Good protection and a well-placed ball. Most times, you don't need much more than that.
We're at play number 9 of this current drive. Nice run there.
Make
So
that
he holds
tackle in
on
the
to it and
backfield.
gets a good 5 yards.
That brings us second and 5.
Good switch. screen.
We've got a 2nd and 5. Ball on the 8-yard line. 5 wide. Touchdown, Oregon!
Holy shit.
For Jenkins, he scores his 2nd catch for 6.
Well, it's obvious the coach wanted to get him involved in the game plan. It looks like it was a pretty smart move, too.
And he tacks on the extra point.
Not taking advantage of the opportunities presented.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Make plays on the turnovers.
Excellent kick. In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions.
Two down. Mike 56.
Throws quick to the receiver, and it falls incomplete.
This is a well-prepared defense. They know where to be, and they know what their opponent likes to do. And they play tight coverage as well.
A few
From
yards
their
here.
own 25-yard line. 2nd down.
Oh,
And he's tackled at the 28-yard line.
shit of that block like a missile.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd down and 7 yards to go. Ball on the 28. Really a tough spot for an offense to be in against this crowd in this stadium. Throws it into coverage, and it's intercepted. And he's taken down at about the 31.
Alright, field goal.
Oregon is up 4. Runs it right. Nice pickup.
That's good for a gain of 5 yards. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Come back and throw the screen at that.
2nd down and 5. Ball on the 26-yard line. They'll line up with 5 wide receivers.
Check 9, check 9. Kill.
It's all about chipping away at the defense. Even short yardage completions can have a way of building a quarterback's confidence.
So read. I go straight hand off of those.
It's 3rd down, and they're about 2 yards shy of the sticks.
Check 9, check 9.
They'll spread the field with 5 wide. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ducks.
He just put his eyes on that end zone and ran with some real purpose there.
Alright. Damn. Score here, we get the ball back. Wasn't ideal, but
He splits the uprights with the extra point.
I was hoping to be up 24-14.
Looks like they're ready for the kick.
But I threw that.
He just drills this one.
Muffies. Just for you, buddy. Here we go.
The quarterback threw an interception on their last drive. Let's see if they can be more successful here.
If they can play sound football from here out and make a few plays, there's no reason they can't get back into this.
It's a bad play overall by
May
the
have
offense.
had you
Quarterback's doing
open.
everything he can to be able to make the play
In
work
the
and try to
slot
execute.
there.
The problem is the offensive line did not do a good job protecting him. They're very fortunate that ball wasn't intercepted.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 25. Fires quickly, and it's picked off. They'll bring him down at the 18.
Well, that's exactly what this defensive coordinator wanted to see. Somebody come up with a big play. Right when it looked like this team
Damn, I
might
can't
be
even
able to
get
get back in the
outbreaking
game, they
routes
come up with
going
the
on.
big interception and maintain the momentum here in the first half.
It's gonna be a tough game. I do. Yeah,
From the 18-yard line. First down.
wasting
In the shotgun and 5 wide out.
opportunities.
Fires out to his receiver. And down he goes at the 17.
That brings up second and 9.
See what happens here. Call a timeout.
From the 17-yard line. Second down. They come out in an empty backfield. Fires out
Dude.
to his wide out. Touchdown, Oregon! And he converts the extra point.
That's what happens when you got talent and stacking talent. Players make plays.
And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff.
I've been on every single one. Majority of those passing plays.
And he got
He just
all
had to
of
make
this
plays.
one. Great kick.
And he has. It's alright. Gotta score here. Have a chance.
We'll have to see now how the offense responds this time after throwing a pick on their last drive.
And we'll see how aggressive this defense is when they come back out. I wouldn't be surprised if they kept up the pressure to try to fluster this quarterback some more.
Well, I love the toughness here by this quarterback. He's sitting in until the last second, trying to make a play downfield, only to have this defense get to him. He's got to do a better job maybe feeling things out a little bit, but at least he has the awareness and a toughness to sit in that pocket.
From their own 25-yard line, it's second down. He's tackled right around the 34.
That'll make it third and 1.
And he hits him hard at the 37-yard line.
Gain of 3 on the play. First down.
Watch 20, check 20. Drop deep, drop deep. Easy, easy, easy.
He sails it long. Dropped.
The pass falls incomplete. Number 88 was the
Ooh.
intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
From their own 37-yard line, it's 2nd down. They come out in a 5-wide set. Quick throw out to the receiver, incomplete.
Brad, I just think this quarterback's got to do a much better job of being able to read that defense and make quicker decisions. And especially when the defense starts to get pressure, you've got to either get rid of that football or check it down or take off and run with it.
And once again, they'll come to the line, trying to convert on 3rd down.
Here we go. Orange 3. Check, go.
Going deep. Tipped away.
Brad, this corner just made a great play on the football. You wonder if he's starting to maybe
Got the
get into the
separation. I just
mindset
got
of this
to throw it a little
quarterback.
bit
And maybe the
earlier.
quarterback's going to look in the other direction to try to come up with a completion.
Campbell to punt. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. He takes it at the 12. And down he goes at the 21.
Not great, but not bad either. As long as your main priorities are not turning the ball over and establishing solid field position, then you're headed in the right direction.
Come on, man. Screw around and throw a pig right here.
It's still only the 2nd quarter. We've got a lot of football left, but I got to say, this one is teetering on the brink of a blowout. Empty backfield, quarterback in the gun, 5 wide receivers. Incomplete, and that wasn't the greatest pass in the world.
Well, I don't know how anybody can throw a great pass while getting drilled like that.
Second and 10. Ball on their own 21. He's going to air it long. And it's caught at the 30. Tackle right around the 26-yard line. That's going to do it for the first half, and they're just trying to keep this thing close.
DB's there. Didn't make a play. Keep fighting. Just keep fighting.
Welcome back, everybody. Second half action about to begin. Sends it sailing downfield. He's to the 10. Tackle at the 18-yard line.
He's nice. All right.
There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. He's out to the 30. And they make the stop around the 35-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards. First down.
And he's aggressive at safety against him.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 35.
Kill. Panther 2. Dog. Easy.
Tackle made around the 37-yard line.
2 yards. That makes makes it 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Kill, kill, kill.
Once and all, going deep. Almost intercepted.
That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
Third and 8.
Check,
Ball on their own 37. Strike to his receiver, no good. It's 4th down, and the offense is getting set to go for it. There are 5 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Got him. They tried to throw for it, but ended up getting sacked.
I had him open. Shoot.
So we're just about ready to return to action. 5 wide.
Dog, get up.
There's a strike complete. Brought down at the 24-yard line.
Pollard brings him down at the 24-yard line. That brings him 2nd and 5.
From the 24-yard line. 2nd down. Up the middle for a nice gain.
That makes it 1st and 10.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 18.
4 down, 4 down. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
They'll wrestle him down in the backfield.
No gain on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the
What up?
18-yard line.
Cake.
Got a man. Watch out here. What a play to set him up with a 1st and goal.
Try to go in there and calm him down without pausing.
That makes it 1st and goal.
Still crying. Kid's been on 100 the last couple of
First and goal from the 4, looking for Pater.
Got my wife about to give birth to number 3. Mother-in-law is here.
And he's tackled at the 2-yard line.
So I got my mother-in-law, my son, and my daughter all in the same room.
From the 2-yard line. Second down. Wide receiver screenplay. He's taken down around the 2-yard line.
Paulo makes the tackle at the 2-yard line. That makes it 3rd and goal.
I'm gonna have to give him some children's Tylenol, whatever you want to call it. Ibuprofen.
The defense backed up into their own end zone. It's 3rd and goal from the 1. Touchdown, Ducks. And he adds the extra point. Woods looks ready to kick this one off. He sends this one deep. And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback.
Man,
I hope they
what
show
do you,
some fight here and try
see,
to stay
what are
competitive.
you good?
If you're going to get blown out,
What
you
do
at
you
least
know?
want to go down swinging. They'll line up with 5
John
wide
Doe.
receivers. Quick throw, and he's taken down at about the 39-yard line.
14 yards. First down.
The quarterback in the gun, empty backfield, 5 wide receivers in the formation. And they got it.
Oh, that is a big hit on the quarterback. That's one of those, as an offensive lineman, when a film study starts to come around, you're going to kind of sink in your chair and just hope they don't call you out, because you're going to get embarrassed on Monday on that one.
So the sack makes this a 2nd and long.
Check.
They'll bring him down at the 40-yard line. They pick up good yardage that time on the pass play.
Here
Was
they
that
kind of put
Zarin?
pressure on the quarterback
What
and
up, Zarin?
challenged him to find the
How you
hole in the
say it?
defense. And in this case, he did. Nice job.
From their own 40-yard line, it's 3rd down. Quick throw, incomplete, wanted his receiver.
Pennington from the coverage. That'll bring up 4th and 9.
Looks like they've decided to go for it here.
3 down.
This is a very questionable play call here. I'm not sure I agree with it. And he's sacked.
I could see why you might go for it here trailing in the second half. But where they are on the field, they should have just punted.
Well, now let's just see how much this will come back to
All
haunt
right.
them. It's first
I
down,
don't
goal
know
the
the
other way.
song, but I know who Kings of Leon is. Or are.
When you're a quarterback and you start this close to the end zone, your eyes just light up when you take the field. Conversely, the defense is thinking, uh-oh, we can't let him get another one so quickly.
Throws quickly, and it's almost intercepted.
This just shows you that you
So
don't
Michael
need to
Thomas
be
is
sacking the
good.
quarterback to disrupt the passing game.
From the 30-yard line. Second down. Oregon looking to add to this big lead here. Here's an opening. Inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 1-yard line.
That makes it first and goal.
We might see another run here as it's first and goal. Handoff to the right. And down he goes at the 3.
Call it a loss of 3 yards on the way. That brings up second and goal.
It's like we could get open at the beginning of the game, but now we can't. That's not me.
Second down, goal to go.
I'm not
Ball
William.
on the 3-yard line.
It was a good run, though.
He's tackled at the 8-yard line. 5-yard loss on the play.
This defense is fast enough that they can
This
create
game is
negative
going
yards on completed
pretty much how
passes.
it
So the
should.
offense might want to consider that next time they try that play.
Pretty much how it should.
It's third down. They need 8 yards here to get the ball in the end zone. Got a man open, touchdown. That's his 4th touchdown pass of the game.
Well, what we have right now is a quarterback who's very comfortable with his offense. He believes in his system, and the coaches and players believe in him. You couldn't ask for a better situation.
He makes the PAT. Woods ready to kick. He just drills this one. And they can forget about returning this one. Not a whole lot's been working for them so far. They should just come out and play loose and easy because they've got nothing to lose.
Well, the defense has to be very frustrated there. They did everything. They got to the quarterback. In fact, it looked like they had a chance to bring him down for the sack, but somehow he's able to throw the ball away.
Man left, man left.
From their own 25-yard line.
3 down.
It's second down.
Mike 56. Mike 56. Shift.
Run right side. He fights forward to about the 26.
They don't have enough time to play dink and dunk football like this. They need to move the ball and do it quickly.
from their own 26-yard line. Third down. And he is drilled at the 18.
Calling a loss of 8 yards on that play. That makes it 4th and 9.
Three down and 1 to go. Or got a huge lead. This one has been a blowout since the beginning. Hopefully the fourth quarter will turn things around. Campbell is the punter. Booming kick. He's at midfield. He wasn't breaking that tackle. What a hit.
I'll punt to people because they ain't no bitch. At least make it realistic.
We're late in the fourth quarter. This game has been a blowout for quite some time, and Kirk and I are just looking to make our flights. Oregon comes to the line in complete control in this game. Tackle at about the 35. From the 35-yard line. First down. He fights forward to about the 33. So the offense will move a little bit closer with that penalty.
Screwed.
First and 10. Ball on the 18. Tatum gets the call. Nice run to the left there. Tatum gets 6 yards on the play.
That brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5. Ball on the 12-yard line.
The hell?
Finds a man. Touchdown. Well, another score here late in the fourth quarter, but all it does is add to the blowout. This one's over.
It was good early on. Not late.
And he tacks on the extra point. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. And he got all of this one. Great kick. He's to the 10. He's taken down at the 16.
Second half shot.
Early in the fourth quarter here, and obviously we've got a blowout. One team trying to play
And
for
that
pride,
is
and the
wide.
other one just trying to get out of here. Here's a handoff, left side. Nice run, and he's brought down.
That's a gain of 4 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 6.
It's 2nd down, 6 to go. Ball on their own 20.
Check 83, ball going to 83. Here we go.
Little screen pass. He's out to the 30. He's to the 40. And they make the stop at the 50-yard line.
Gain of 30 yards. First down.
We discover some plays.
Now it's 1st and 10 after the big pass play.
3 down. Kill. Panther 2.
First down grab. Brought down around the 31-yard line.
Gain of 19 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
From the 31-yard line. It's 1st down.
3 down. Hey, kill. Black 5.
Play fake. Lets it go. Couldn't haul it in.
Number 88, the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 31-yard
Oh
line.
my God.
Panther 2.
Tackle made around the 23-yard line. Nice job by the running back, and that'll get him 7, maybe 8 yards. So it's 3rd down, and they've got about 2 yards to go.
Dog 4.
And he's tackled around the 14-yard line.
Nothing. That's what I'm talking about. Good job, B. Woo!
First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line.
Shift. Hey, hurry up. Black 5.
He's taken down at the 1.
Good work here by the defense to keep him from making something more out of that play.
That brings up 2nd and goal.
And this is the 8th play of the drive.
Here we go. 56.
I'm pretty sure they won't win it, but they haven't quit yet. And he converts the extra point. Well, apparently this return team just doesn't trust the kicker. They're in an onside kick formation.
Cass, Lulu. Yeah. Onside kick. Down.
Nice kick, plenty of
22.
distance. And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback.
Maybe if I get another touchdown, why not? But maybe we need a short field to score a touchdown. Man. Kidding me?
Last drive ended with as good a result as you can hope for, and I'm sure they'd like to replicate that here.
This offensive coordinator's got to be feeling so good about the execution that he's seeing from his quarterback and his wide receivers. Because, again, they put so much time into trying to put a plan together. And to be able to see that actually come into play makes you feel pretty good as a play caller.
Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. Just under 3 to go in regulation. Makes it to the 41.
Had this penciled in as a loss. Didn't expect to be over 3.
From their own 41-yard line.
2-1.
First down. 5 guys will be out in the pattern as they're in the shotgun. Throws it deep. No, incomplete.
But we're gonna have to battle to get the bowl eligibility. These crews.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 41. They bring him down in the backfield.
Loss of 3 yards on the play. That brings up 3rd and 14.
Well, a nice stop there late in the 4th quarter, but it's a blowout and has been for most of the game. I think it's time for everybody to go home.
4th and 6.
A little more than 2 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. He punts it away. It's a high kick. He's out to the 30. He's got the corner. He's tackled at the 42-yard line.
Yeah, I bet if it was close, he wouldn't put it like that. Man, I should have ran this.
I don't expect any once-in-a-lifetime rallies here, but that being said, we could still see some exciting plays.
Good job here by the defense. If you let this quarterback set and throw, he'll kill you all game. But they got excellent pressure on that play.
From their own 42-yard line. 2nd down. He wants it all, going long. Can't pull it in.
That brings us 3rd and 10.
Third down, and they need to get it inside the 48. Well, a nice stop there, and that looks good in the stat sheet, but this game's been over for a long time.
That is a great play here by the corner to be able to knock that football away. In many cases, you'll see a corner actually try to knock the football away, and he'll interfere with the wide receiver. This time he keeps his body and arms away from the receiver and still
Great
knocks
play,
it away.
Tony.
That's a big-time play.
Nice play.
Campbell is waiting for the snap.
That's not what he does. It's just great play.
He gets it off, and it's very high in the air.
Recruiting. Let's see, is he gonna run the ball?
Both teams are playing out the stretch here. You want to get experience for guys who normally don't get in the game and try to avoid injuries. A little over a minute in the game. Looks middle, got his back, and he's taken down at about the 37-yard line. And he didn't have much of a chance on that play.
Boy, this defense has a lot of speed. They're all over him by the time he caught the ball.
You like that? You like that?
From their own 37-yard line, second down. And a nice catch there before he stepped out of bounds. From their own 48-yard line, first down.
36, 36. Ready?
Going deep. This one's intercepted. It's the junior safety.
Well, it's been a long day for this defense, a day they'd probably like to forget about, but at least an interception like this is maybe some momentum for them, not just here today, but more importantly, as they look at the film of this game and try to build some confidence for the future, maybe this could help them.
From their own 24-yard line, it's first down. And down he goes at the 33. Great job by the running back, and that's a gain of 9.
That brings up second and 1.
Black 5, black 5.
And they got him.
Absolutely perfect call by the defensive coordinator. He brought just the right amount of pressure from the right direction, and it seemed to confuse the
This guy
offense.
really took a timeout. What are we doing, dude?
Third down and 11 coming up here. Ball in the 23.
Red 2.
That's a huge, huge stop here in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. They're going to get the football back, but there's still a lot of ball left. The Ducks use their second timeout. Everybody up close. It looks like they're coming after this kick. It's away, and it's a booming punt.
Great job by the punter of getting the ball inside the 20 and turning over field position for his defense.
The lights went out a long time ago, for one of these teams anyway. They'll be put out of their misery soon. Oregon comes to the line in complete control in this game. He goes downtown. Intercepted. They'll bring him down right around the 36-yard line. Nice interception. Too bad they weren't playing like this to start the day.
Yeah, their defense took a little too long to get into this football game.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 36-yard line. The defense got some pressure and forced a bad pass.
I think they've been a little bit more aggressive here with their pass rush, and that time it paid off with an incompletion.
The quarterback in the gun. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers in the formation. This one's going deep to the end zone. And this one's broken up.
Tough one, but three picks, 12 to 33. Ooh, 36%. 5 TDs. He definitely should have thrown about 3 picks with Smith. Decent. Sacks killed. Held the rush into pretty much at bay. So he couldn't get loose. But all in all, about how this game should have went. Trying to keep it a little close. That last 4 minutes of the second quarter hurt big time. Because put up 21 in the second. All right, 14-7 there. Then we got incomplete 3 pick. Trying for the hitch. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, all tight coverage. Pretty quick click through if he's. That's man. In the zone right there. But I get one on the fade balls. Alright, so that was 21-7. And incomplete, another pick. Should play. Man, it's not, it's computer, dude. It's recruited players. Cycling through double covering people. It's crazy. Should hit the back. 21. And he gets touchdown. 28-7. I could still go down and score and get it 21-14 or 28-14. But end up punting. That second quarter was rough.
You like that? You like that?
All in all, did what he was supposed to do. Of course, the upset would have been sweet, but if he loses my roster, and he's got bigger problems. Oh, so 0-3. Auburn, I think, lost. We gotta get that W, though. Gotta get this W. We're gonna be struggling. But let me. All right, we should be advancing here soon. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.